Hey guys, we're back again for another episode of Coach's Class, and I'm jumping straight into the warm-up of jogging on the spot in 3, 2 and off we go. So jogging on the spot for 30 seconds guys, just get our heart rate up and get the blood flowing. So feel free to move around the room, moving forwards, backwards, wherever you want to go. Just nice steady pace, getting those legs moving, getting the blood flowing. So we're going to do this for 30 seconds and we're going to go into some squats. So keep jogging for another 10 seconds, then you want your feet shoulder width apart, your head and chest up, and dropping them into deep squats. Okay, so ready in 2, 1, and off we go. Nice deep reps, always keeping the back straight and the head and chest up. Okay, so we'll keep those going for another 30 seconds now, and then we'll move into some shadow boxing to get the upper body muscles moving. So for shadow boxing, your weaker leg is at the front, pointed straight ahead. Your stronger leg is at the back, slightly pointed out to the side. If you're looking at the clock face, you got 12 and 2, okay? And then we're just throwing punches. So we're ready for this one now in 3, 2, and off we go. 30 seconds of punches, out of head height, staying up in the toes, nice and loose, and just pivoting through the hips. Don't have to worry about throwing lots of power into these punches at all. Just about getting the arms moving, okay? So another 15 seconds of those, and then we will pop down onto our mats for some press-ups. You're going to come to a kneeling position. Your hands should be a little wider than your shoulders. Cross the legs behind, drop to the ground. 2, 1, and off we go. So all the way down, touch the nose, and all the way back up. What you want to avoid doing is just having the upper body and the head dropping down. That's giving you very little resistance. You want the whole body up and down, touching the floor and back up, okay? So last 10 seconds of that, and then we are back up jogging in the spot. 2, 1, and back up on the feet jogging guys. Okay, just get yourselves loosened out, warmed up, keep those legs moving. Our next exercise for the legs is going to be a forward lunge. So we'll stand, head and chest up, back straight. Stride forward, power up off the front foot, and alternate legs then with every stride. Okay, so keep jogging for another 10 seconds or so. And then we're into those lunges. So 2, 1, and off you go. Stride forward, power up off the front foot. You can keep the hands wherever you're comfortable with them really, either on the hips, or maybe in front of the chest, kind of clasped together, but wherever is easier for you. So another 15 seconds of those, and then we're back into our shadow boxing. So again, if you're looking at the clock face, the weaker leg is dead ahead of 12, stronger leg is to the back, slightly pointed out to 2, okay? Up on the toes, 2, 1, and off we go. And that's obviously, the position I'm talking about there is obviously if you are right-handed, so your right leg is to the back, pointed out slightly to the right. If your left leg is to the back, it'll be pointed out slightly to the left, so slightly different on the clock face, of course, then. So keep those going for another 10 seconds, then we need 2 weights for a bent over row. So ready number 5, we're going to stick the hips up behind, bend over, and then roll the weights up and down. 2, 1, and off we go. So our back is nice and straight, parallel to the floor. Our eyes, our head are looking straight down. We're rolling the weight up and into the midsection, and then down to full output, okay? So straight up, straight down on the rows. And another 15 seconds again. Keep breathing through the reps. Keep squeezing the shoulder blades together as you go. We have 5 seconds left.
3, 2, 1.
And we're back on the jog. Okay, so again, just nice steady pace, keeping yourself loose. Getting those legs moving, getting the blood flowing. We're going to activate our core muscles in the next one, guys. So we'll be popping down onto the mats to hold the plank. So it'll be down onto the forearms. Then we'll pop up onto the toes. We're going to push the shoulder blades up and away from each other. And then we're going to tuck the tailbone under and squeeze the core. 2, 1, and off we go. So we want to keep a nice straight line. Squeeze the abs. Really make the core muscles work. And hold this position for 30 seconds. Okay, so we have 15 left to go. Keep those core muscles contracted nice and tight. Keep breathing through the plank. Final 5, and then we're back up shadow boxing. 2, 1, and off we go. Back into our split stance. Throwing the punches out head height. Pivoting through the hips. Nice and loose on the toes. And full range of motion with these punches, guys. From shoulder all the way to lockout. Another 15 seconds to go. Then we just want one weight for our last exercise in the warm-up, the squat and press. We're going to do nice deep squats until we started, and as we come out of it, we'll fire it away overhead. So 2, 1, and off we go. Squat and press. Okay, so keep pushing through those. 15 or 20 seconds to go, and then our warm-up is done. So keep breathing through the reps, full range of motion in the squat. Dropping as deep as you can. Keeping the core muscles contracted, keeping the back straight. Drop down and then explosive on the way up. Fire that way up overhead. Final 5 seconds. 2, 1, and rest. Super job, guys. Well done. Take a break. Get a drink of water in. I'm going to reset our timer. Okay guys, so our next one, we're going to start with upper body. We're going to do 3 exercises for the upper body. So, shoulder press is our first one. We need 2 weights for it. It's going to be a shoulder width stance. Feet are planted solid on the ground. We're going to press the weight straight up overhead to lockout and then back down the shoulder height. Okay? Then we're going to go into the bent over roll that we did warm up. So weight each hand again. Stick your butt up behind. Pivot over parallel to the floor and roll the weight straight up, straight down. Okay, so we're going to push and pull with the weights, and we're going to go down and do a push without the weights, a press up. So knee in position, cross the legs behind, drop right to the mat, touch the nose off the mat and push up. So what I'm saying when we're doing the warm up is you see a lot of people doing press ups with poor technique, where it's just their upper body moving, their head is ducking down, they're touching the head to the floor, but the lower body does not move. That is very, very poor technique, and you see this unfortunately in a lot of gyms. What we want to do here in coaches is do correct technique, so you leave the whole body drop down, touch the nose and power up. So your quads end up parallel to the floor, pretty much touching, and then power back up. You have much more resistance, you're getting a much better workout. So we've got push, pull, push. 3 upper body exercises. And we are ready to rock with shoulder pressing, guys. So we need 2 weights. 3, 2, and off we go. Straight up overhead to lockout, back down to shoulder height. Okay, so your feet are about shoulder width, hip width apart roughly. Your back is straight. Your core muscles contracted. You're just looking straight ahead. Powering up overhead to lockout all the way up. And then right down nice and deep to the shoulder for 30 seconds. Okay, so keep working through those. We're already in the final 5, doing very well. 2, 1, and rest. So the bent over row, guys, we're on 2 weights again. So feet are once again hip width apart. We're going to stick our butts out behind and then pivot over at the chest, and we roll the weight straight up, straight down. 2, 1, and off we go. So roll the weight up into the midsection, squeeze the shoulder blades together. And then right down to lockout. The back is very straight. You're squeezing your shoulder blades in as you bring the weight up, and then stretching everything out on the way down. Okay? Another 10 seconds on those, and then we're down into press ups next. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. So down onto the mats into a kneeling position, cross the legs behind. Drop the whole body down, the legs are moving, midsection is moving, upper body is moving, the whole body. 2, 1, and off we go. Right down, touch the mat, power back up. Okay? So we're going to keep those going again for another 15-20 seconds. And then we're back on to the start to shoulder pressing. So final 10 on the press ups. We have 3 exercises, guys, and we're going to do 3 rounds. Keep moving. 2, 1, and rest. Good. Back on the shoulder press. Get that hip width stance, head and chest up. Power overhead. Right back down to the shoulder. Okay, ready in 5, 2, 1, and off we go, shoulder pressing. All the way up to lockout, back down to shoulder height. Okay, so keep moving through those. About 15 seconds to go, and then you'll be bent over rows again. Final 5 seconds, guys, keep moving. Keep pushing through the reps. 2, 1, and rest. Good. Okay, bent over row. Stick your butt up behind. Pivot at the hips. Bring the chest over parallel to the ground. Roll the way up and down. Keeping your eyes on the floor. 2, 1, and off we go. So we're squeezing the shoulder blades in together and then stretching all the way down. Really focusing on the upper middle back. Good work. Halfway through already, and then it's down for press ups once more. Keep squeezing those reps out. Final 5, 2, 1, and rest. Good. Okay, press ups. Again, into a kneeling position, or if you're able, pop up onto your toes. Full range of motion all the way down. Touch the mat and power up. 2, 1, and off you go. Keep breathing through the reps. Dropping right down. Powering all the way up. Halfway through. This one brings us to the end of round 2. So then we're back round to shoulder press. Final 5, 2, 1, and rest. Good. So back round to the shoulder pressing, guys. Once again, get that hip width stance. Keep the core muscles contracted. Press up to lockout. Back down to shoulder height. Okay? 2, 1, and off we go. Full range of motion once again. All the way up, block it out. And right down deep to the shoulders. And keep that going for the full 30. So we're coming up on the halfway point now. Last set for shoulders in this circuit, so keep moving in as many reps as possible. You have 10 to go. And now into the final 5, so last few reps. 2, 1, and rest. Good. Last set bent over rows. Again, hip width stance, nice strong stance. Stick the butt up behind. Pivot over those hips and squeeze the shoulder blades as you roll the weights up. 2, 1, off you go. All back working here now, guys. Squeeze the shoulder blades in and stretch them out on the way down. Last set for the back. 15 seconds to go. Keep breathing through the reps and focus on that squeeze of the muscle. Coming into the final 5 seconds. 2, 1, and rest. Good. Okay, we're dropping back down onto the mat for the last time for the press ups. So we cross the legs again. Hands are outside of shoulder width. Drop down, touch the mat, pull back up. 2, 1, and off we go. Good full range of motion, guys. All the way down. Touch your nose to the mat. And power back up. Okay, so last 30 seconds in this circuit. We're down into the last 15. Finish it out strong, keep pushing through the reps. Into the final 5, 2, 1, and rest. Super stuff, guys, well done. Okay, that's upper body done. Next one, we're going to do lower body. So we're going to start with some RDLs to stretch out our hamstrings. So we have 2 weights, one in each hand, head and chest up, roll those shoulders back and keep them back. From there, similar to the bent over roll we did a while ago, we're going to stick our butts out behind and we're going to start pivoting over at the hip. But we're keeping our chest up and our shoulders back. Okay? And we're just falling forward, keeping those weights at full stretch in the arms. Get a nice deep stretch to hamstrings here at the bottom position. And then as we come up, it's almost like we're firing the hips forward. So on the way down, hips go back, and the way up, they come forward, and we get a really, really good squeeze on the glutes. After that, we're going to go into regular shoulder width stand squats, head and chest up, dropping nice and deep, good full range of motion. Okay, and then after that, forward lunges. So again, a straight back, head and chest up, and nice deep reps. Striding forward, powering up off the front foot. Okay? 3 exercises, 3 rounds. Ready for RDLs. Romanian deadlift. 2 weights, roll the shoulders back, head and chest up, and off we go. So we stick those hips out behind, we pivot through the hip joint, we keep the chest and head up, we stretch the hamstrings on the way down, and then we power up and squeeze the glutes. Stretch and squeeze. Okay? Final 5, almost there. 2, 1, and rest. Great work. Squats are next, guys. Hip width stance, head and chest up, nice deep reps, and then powering up through the heels. Keeping the back straight. 2, 1, and off we go. So deep reps, get your glutes down below your knees, and then powering up, keeping the core muscles tight, keeping the heels down flat to the floor. We're already passing halfway. After squats, we move on to our forward lunges, and we'll have really blasted the legs from all angles, hitting the glutes, the hamstrings, and the quads. 2, 1, and rest. Good work. Okay, our forward lunge. Once again, back straight, head up. We straight forward, power back up off the front foot, and then we alternate legs with each straight. 2, 1, and off we go. Okay, so straight down, power up. As we go down, this rear leg doesn't touch the floor, okay? So you see that? Stays just above the ground, and the front leg powers you back up into position. Past halfway, and we're back around to the RDLs then next. 2, 1, and rest. Good job. So RDLs, guys, hip width stance, roll those shoulders back, keep the head and chest up high in the air, stick the hips out behind, stretch, 2, 1, and off we go. So you stick your butt behind, drop right down, stretch the hamstrings, squeeze the glutes going up. So on the way down, the hips are going back, on the way up, hips are going forward. Okay, so as well as that vertical motion up and down with the weights, we have the horizontal motion with the hips. Really getting a good stretch on the way down. Final 5. 2, 1, and rest. Good job. Our squats again, so guys. Get that hip width stance, solid base, head and chest up, drop as low as you can, power up through the heels. Ready in 3, 2, and off we go. The heels stay flat to the floor, back stays straight. You get your good full range of motion, powering up. Doing very well. We're already halfway through on the squats. This is round 2 out of 3, so keep working those legs. Into the final 10 seconds now, we're getting there. Final 5. 2, 1, and rest. Good work. Okay, forward lunges. Starting again with the head and chest up, striding forward, powering up off the front foot. We alternate legs then with every stride. So 2, 1, and off we go. Stride forward, nice deep rep, power up off that front foot. Okay. Keep breathing through the reps now as well, guys. Halfway through on the lunges. We're coming around into our third round of these 3 exercises, so we're nearly there. Final 5 on lunges. 2, 1, and rest. Good work. Okay, last of the RDLs. Roll those shoulders back again. Stick your butt out behind. Drop down and stretch. Power up and squeeze. 2, 1, and off we go. Really try and exaggerate that hip movement now, guys. Sticking the butt as far back as you can on the way down. And then fire forward explosively on the way up. Stretching hamstrings, squeezing glutes. We are into the final 10 seconds now. Last set of RDLs for the hamstrings. Final 5, 2, 1, and rest. Good job. Okay, we're moving on to squats. Hip width stance, head and chest up. Drop down into your deep position in the squat. Getting your glutes below the knee. Ready in 2, 1, and off we go. So glutes get right down below the knee. The heel stays flat to the floor. And then you power back up. Always keeping the head and chest up. Always keeping the back straight. Halfway through it now already. So we're nearly there. Keep those legs moving. Final 10 seconds. Let's get as many reps as possible to finish. Final 5, 2, 1, and rest. Good job, guys. Okay, the forward lunges, last of these. Head up, stride forward, power up off the front foot. We'll change legs then with each stride. 2, 1, and off we go. So deep reps, so that you're getting the glutes, the hamstring, the quad, all those major muscle groups involved together at once, and powering up off the front foot each time. So nearly there, guys, last 15 seconds. Let's finish out strong on the legs. Almost there. Final 5, 2, 1, and rest. Super stuff, guys. Well done. Okay, we're going to move on to core next. So we're going to do 3 different types of exercises for the core. Our first one is going to be a very standard one, a regular crunch, okay? Just to activate the muscles. So we plant our feet flat on the ground. We try to curl our spine just by getting the shoulder blades off the mat. So we don't want to go into a full sit-up. We want a fairly limited range of motion, just getting those shoulder blades up off the floor, okay? So that's a fairly straightforward regular crunch. You're bringing your rib cage down closer to your pelvis, curling the spine. Our next one is then going to be a rotational move. We do a Russian twist. So we're going to lean back slightly, elevate the legs, and rotate the entire upper body, okay? So we get the obliques into this as well, which is the muscles down the side here, the side of our core. And then our last exercise is going to be just a static hold. We're going to lie our head back on the floor, hands down in as well for a bit of support. You can brace off the ground, and then we're going to just extend the legs out in front, but keep them very, very close to the ground, just an inch or 2 up off the floor. So we do this hold, which is going to challenge the lower abs and the lower back, okay? All lower core areas. You might feel that a little in the lower back, but that's okay, that's what we want. Starting with crunches, so guys, ready to rock. 3 exercises, 3 rounds. 1, 2, 1, and off you go. Breathe through the reps. Exhale as you're coming up. You're getting your shoulder blades off the floor. Keeping the feet down, keeping the glutes down. And we're just bending the spine, breathing through them, bringing our rib cage down closer to the pelvis, okay? So we have 10 more seconds to go on those. Keep moving. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. So the next one is our Russian twist. We're going to take our weight, lean back with it, then elevate the legs, and in that lean back position we're going to twist left to right. So 2, 1, and off you go. This is an exercise guys that you see people do at times where they start banging the weight off the floor. You don't need to do that at all. In fact, if you do that, you're doing too much arm movement, and by touching the weight to the floor, you're also giving the muscle a little bit of a break. There's less time under tension. So you're number one, working the wrong muscles, and the muscles that you're trying to work, you end up giving them a break. 2, 1, and rest. So that's 2 things we do not want to do. We're going for our static hold for the lower abs next. Head is down, hands are down, extend the legs out, and hold. 2, 1, and off you go. So you're going to keep those legs, feet even, very, very close to the floor. We're just going to keep breathing, getting plenty of action. In through the nose, out through the mouth, and get the action down to the lower abs. So final 10 seconds. That one guys, you will probably feel in the lower back, but that's okay, it's an area we're trying to strengthen. 2, 1, and rest. Good. So when we talk about working your core guys, your lower back is part of your core. So if you feel it there, that's a good thing. We want you to feel it there. You know, provided it's not extremely painful. Crunches again. 2, 1, and off we go. Planted feet, glutes down, shoulder blades coming up, spine is curling, and we're exhaling as we come up. Okay, so halfway through. Keep pushing. 10 more seconds. Keep breathing through the reps. You don't need to race them. They should be slow and controlled. 2, 1, and rest. Good. Russian twist is next. Again, this one is one where sometimes you can feel a little pressure in the lower back base. And again, as I was saying, like once you're not feeling major pain, a little pressure is okay. So 2, 1, and off we go. A lot of people, if they feel anything at all in the lower back, they'll stop the exercise. They'll think it's hurting them, they'll think it's injuring them. But unfortunately, we need to actually challenge that muscle a little. You need to feel that little bit of tension in order to challenge the muscle and make it grow and build back stronger. Okay, so we need that little bit of tension in the lower back. 2, 1, and rest. Good. Back around to our hold for lower abs. Head down, hands down, extend the legs out. Keep the feet a couple inches off the ground. Ready in 2, 1, and off we go. This is the end of round 2, guys. So we're nearly there. Keep breathing through it. In through the nose, out through the mouth. You're past halfway on the static hold. 10 seconds to go now. Final 5, 2, 1, and rest. Good. Final set of crunches, so guys, plant those feet once again. Okay. We're going to just curl the spine, get the shoulder blades up. Breathing through the reps. 2, 1, and off we go. So feet are planted down, glutes and lower back are down, and we're just curling the spine, getting the shoulder blades up off the mat. Breathing through. Past halfway. Almost there, guys. Keep focusing on those core muscles, keep squeezing them. 2, 1, and rest. Good job. Okay, the last Russian twist. Grab your weight again, lean back into it, elevate those legs, and then start your twist. Ready in 3, 2, and off we go. Good full range of motion on these rotations of the upper body, guys. You want to make sure the whole body is moving, not just the arms. Okay? Good twist each direction. Halfway through. Keep twisting now, guys. We're coming into the final 5. Keep those legs elevated. 2, 1, and rest. Good. And our final 30 seconds for the core. Keep the head down. Keep the hands down to your side. Extend the legs out. Keep the feet just an inch or 2 off the ground. 2, 1, and off we go. This is our last 30 seconds for today, guys. I want you to really focus now. Keep those feet as close to the floor as you can. Obviously without touching the floor. Keep breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. And focus on squeezing your core muscles. If you're feeling tension in the lower back, try fight through it once it's not too painful. Final 5 seconds, you get there, finish out strong. 2, 1, rest. Great job, guys. Okay, that's us done again for today. Great class. Hope you all enjoyed that. As usual, you know the drill now. We're finished class. Get in and wash the hands, guys. Then stay safe, stay home, and help the HSE. Thanks a million.